Good morning, boys and girls. And afternoon to Miss Hinkle's class. I'm going to try this out, and if this doesn't work, we won't do it again, but I'm going to try my best. We're going to do this video together. You are welcome to pause, rewind, watch it over again, however many times you need to. Please do your best to be good for the substitute today. Thank you. All right, so we are going to be doing lesson 5, find the area of combined rectangles. What that means is we're going to be combining them together. So starting off, we have Mrs. Lyon draws a design to represent a hallway in her school. It says each unit is 1 square foot. Okay, so we have 2 designs, and it wants us to find 2 different ways on how to find the area. So we know the very first way that we can do is we can just count them. So if you wouldn't mind going through and counting each of our squares, and you will notice that since there's 10 in this first row, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows total, we have the multiplication 10 times 4. We can do this by doing equal groups, by showing 10 in each group. And if you count by tens, we have 10, 20, 30, and then 40. And then our measurement is square feet. Okay? Another way that we can do this is just like how we've done before, count how many we have in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put our number on the outside and count how many we have in those rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, showing that 4 times 10. You can also show these by counting by tens 4 times, 10, 20, 30, and 40. And again, square feet was our measurement. You are welcome to pause and rewind however you need to let this go the speed that you are needing. And at the very bottom, what is the area of our hallway? It is 40 square feet. All right. Very good job, guys. All right, we're going to flip over to the back. Okay, over here on the back, it says, Maisie draws the floor plan below to represent a music room so that she can help organize the instruments. What is the area of the music room floor? And it says, question A, what smaller figures do you see in the floor plan? So if we look at our floor plan, we have an area over here that does not look like the rest. Do you see that right there? Does not look like the rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a separation line right there just to show that that's not like the others. So I'm going to cross this out because I've already seen it. I don't need to answer that question. I've seen it and I've separated it. Now it asks, how can you find the area of these smaller figures? Well, what have we always done before? We've counted them. So what we can do is we can separate these 2 pieces, find the area of this whole piece, and then add these pieces to it. So we're going to find the area of bigger piece, then add smaller piece. Again, you can pause this so you can finish writing this on your paper. I'm going to go ahead and move on. So it says, show one way that you can find the area of the music room floor. So again, I told you guys to separate this. I want you to think that this piece right here is no longer there. We're just going to look at this whole piece right there. So if we look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in each row. And if you guys look at our multiplication that we've done for our facts that we have in the morning, 4 times 9 equals 36. Another way that you can do this is just like how we've done before, drawing your 4 groups and putting 9 in each group. okay, and counting them. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take 36 and we're going to add those pieces. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 36 plus 5. You could always go ahead and count with your fingers. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So our total is 41. What equation can you write to combine the areas of the smaller rectangles? We're not going to do that one because we've already shown that up here. We just added them. And what is the area of the music room floor? We have 41. And if you look, our measurement is square meters. And meters can be abbreviated with just an M. Again, if you need to, you can rewind and look this back over again. But remember how we find this when it has a smaller piece added. We cut that piece off and we act like it's not even there. Then we add it at the end. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next page. On our next page, we have a similar item to where we are going to do two different pieces. I want us to cut this piece off. So draw a line right there. I'm not even going to read this question. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that piece off right now. So now I have two separate pieces. It wants us to draw that vertical or even a horizontal line. You can have even drawn a line right here as well. But we're going to draw a line going down. Now it wants us to write a multiplication equation for each of these rectangular areas. So just like we've done before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 in this row and 1, 2 in that row. So that would bring our multiplication equation to 7 times 2. And if you look at your doubles facts, 7 plus 7 equals 14. Then we're going to do the same with this one over here. Again, we're going to act like it's not even there. And we're going to look at that smaller piece. We have 1, 2, 3 in this row and 1, 2, 3 in each row. So that brings our multiplication equation to 3 times 3. When you guys see an item like this, the best way to do it, remember, is just cut those pieces off and find them one piece at a time. So when we have 3 times 3, we have 3 groups of 3, 3, 6, 9. Again, you can also count by using the 3 pieces of your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it wants us to add the products. Remember, these are our products. They are the answer to our multiplication equation. So we have 14 plus 9. If you want to come over here and add 14 plus 9 by stacking them up, you can do that. Or you can just say 14 and add on 9 using your fingers. So we have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So the area of our mural is 23. Let me go back up here and look at our key, and it says that we are square meters. If you want to abbreviate, you can, or you can write out meters, that's fine. Again, you can pause this video to get caught up, but just know and understand that when you are doing this, you are separating them and acting like they're not even there. It allowed us to create 2 different multiplication equations, and then we took our products and we added them together to get our total. Okay, down below, check understanding. We're going to draw either a vertical or a horizontal line to separate. I want us to draw a line going across, just like that. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please take those 2 numbers and you're going to multiply them here. 2 and 8. When you look at your doubles facts, we have 8 plus 8, which equals 16. Then our next one, we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives us our next multiplication equation, which is 3 times 5. When I count by 5s, 3 times, 5, 10, 15. That gives me my answer. Then I'm going to take these two numbers and I'm going to add them. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write these by stacking them to make it easier for me to add. 6 plus 5, that gives me 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. So my total is 31, giving me an area of 31 square centimeters. Again, you can pause this to get caught up. Go back and rewind if you need to or do not understand. All right, we're going to go to the back. All right, guys, we have the on your own. We're going to cross this out up here, and we're going to cross this out down here. I want you guys to find the area of 3 and 4. Again, you can cut this by going right there. You can also cut this by going right there. One way that you can check your work is by counting all squares. That will give you your entire total. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to take these and I want you to multiply. Take your next one, multiply. Then you're going to take your totals and you're going to add. Then you're going to find your total right there. Again, you can check your work by counting all squares to make sure you did your work correctly. All right, guys, that is the end of lesson 5. Thank you so much for listening to me. Hopefully this worked, and I hope you guys have a great day.